Hi guys, thank you so much for joining me here today. I really appreciate all the love and support that you're giving me. Oh, I'm so excited. We made it to 200 subscribers. Woohoo! I should have this. Yes! Drum rolls! Anywho, thank you so much for your love and your support. I really appreciate you. I love you all so much. Thank you. All the kisses back to you. Thank you for your comments and the interactions that we've had. And I really appreciate so much. And out of the many comments that I got, most of you maybe know me as a single mom, and I managed to say that last time. You've asked me to address the issue of single parenting and how I went about it, how I got myself there. These are stories I will give as time goes by. But today, I want to take my time and talk about single parenting tips and how I went about doing my thing. And also just to encourage you on how you can go about it and make it easy. Because single parenting can be very challenging. Tell me about it. I know better. So, but very rewarding, trust me. Very rewarding, full of love, full of joy, full of laughter. Hey, kila kitu nice in it. So, today I will just jump right into it and talk about the first point, which is don't stress yourself. There are so many things you cannot control, and that's the main thing. Like, don't stress yourself about things you can't control. Personally, I do not co-parent. I do not have like a baby daddy helping me along, working with me. Nope. I never had the privilege to have one. After we parted ways when my son was just one, we've never like come together to help co-parent. I really tried to go about pushing him to help, a lot. I will speak about them later in other videos to come, but in the meantime I will just tell you, like, don't force it. Sometimes it's good to assume that you are a single parent. You are alone. Hivi peke yako. You are alone, you are single, and there's nothing that can be done. And these kids love you, want your attention, they want you, they just want your love. So bottom line, just do things knowing that you're alone and you will not go wrong. You will not go wrong. Because they might promise you this: tomorrow I'm coming to see the kid, or on Sunday, or maybe be here this week, and then next week they're not there. Or they, like, I have a friend, the person was there like for like 7 months, every weekend, and then that person disappeared for like years and years, and until now he's never come again to see the kid, or even picked up his call to call, or even picked calls from the kid and or the mom. So those are things you should not let yourself like feel bad about. So please, even if you're co-parenting, just do it like you're doing it alone, so that you can be able to give the best that you can for these kids. Another thing I really struggled with was mommy guilt. Hey, nakwambia saa zingine you cannot afford so many things for your kids. Sometimes you feel like they're not getting the enough love that they would have gotten. You kind of feel like maybe like they deserve more, but you can't give that, so you end up kind of spoiling the kids or blaming yourself about it. Let me tell you, things work out when they work out. I had really a big issue around mommy guilt. There are things I could not afford. Maybe the weekends with the kids, my friends are going for weekend outs, their kids are having phones, tablets, their kids are just getting the best of schools and everything. So what I learned about is just do what you can, appreciate where you are, and everything else falls into place. Trust me. Woo, the God we serve doesn't let us down. Another thing is just, I have learned to take a moment and breathe. Like, take a moment and just breathe. Life comes with its own stress, frustrations, anxiety, be it work, home, family, the pressures of the society, everything that happens in our life. Well, it can be very stressful. So just take a moment and breathe, because you might find yourself doing things that you really didn't want to do. You might end up getting angry, and you know kids can get on your last nerve. Hapo kabisa mwisho wamefika. So you need to learn how to like take a moment. Count in every situation in your life. Like in my life, I've learned to count 1 to 10. Even if I have an issue, maybe at work or at home or with the kids, every situation of my life, I count. I take my moment to just count 1 to 10, 1 to 15, 1 to 5. Just count so that you don't have to do things that you might regret about later. Or you can just go ahead and laugh about it. Because with kids, they can get on your nerve. You can laugh about it, or maybe just sit them down and talk about it. Because you need to teach your kids the power of choice, where they can be able to know good and bad and choose. And they know, if I choose doing this chore, I'm gonna get this reward. If I decide I'm not gonna make my bed, this is the kind of punishment I'm going to get. Let the kids know that however things are going, you are there for them, you love them, you support them, and you want them to be their own person. But at the end of the day, that does not mean that they should just get away with things. So take a moment to breathe, love on them, be there for them. Kids will appreciate you and remember you for the time you made for them. That is very important. The time you make for them is what really counts. So take your moment, take your time, and spend time with these loved ones and show them love. They really appreciate. Another thing that kids really appreciate a lot is when if you can have like role models. You might not see it now, but these are things that you might be happy about in the future. When I say role models, I mean people who are positive, people who bring a positive picture of the other person that is not in your life, be it the mom or be it the dad that is not there in the life. Like for me, I had my brother, can be your parents, can be your sister, it can be whoever you know is good for your kids. Because let me tell you, out here the streets are not good. Do not let just anyone come near your kids. Do not, please. Choose who comes near your kids, because there are too many predators out here who are after harming us and hurting our kids. So please be very careful on who you allow around kids. So choose role models who are good for the kids, who will give them the best picture on what to look for. Because sometimes you can choose people around you, all of them are just apana. So choose positive picture, please. Another thing for me is let it be. Let it be. There are times you come to the house and you're tired, and then you have dishes everywhere, and you're thinking, wow, this house is messy, and you're used to having a perfect kind of house. When you're alone, wow, things are just going the right way. Everything is perfect. You're used to things being done in a certain way, or the house being in a certain way. But now when the kids are there, please let it if it can be messy, let it be messy. Just don't stress yourself too much. Just take a breather and relax. Another thing is congratulate yourself. Hey, Mama Totos knows how to congratulate herself. Anyway, so congratulate yourself. Pat your back. For being a great mom, for being a great dad. It's not easy. Parenthood, it is not easy. So congratulate yourself and take some time off. You can like for me, I have friends where I get to take my kids for sleepover, and my aunt, who is always there for me, I can take my kids for sleepover. If you have your parents, you can also do the same. So where I take my kids there for sleepover, I come back home and just relax and watch a movie, or maybe just go out with my friends, just relaxing. I do the same for them when they need that. So it's good to have people who are in your tribe, people who are in your clan. So another thing that I really had to do was when you're going to public places, like you're going to church, or you're going to the hospital, or you are going to running errands, it's always good to make your kids busy. Make these ones busy, especially the toddler. For my son, I really have to make him busy. So most of the time I either carry his tablet, or I give him my phone, or I carry crayons for him to color, or just food. Well, if you forget to feed your kids, trouble. So carry food and snacks so that I can be able to be at least wameshiba, they are full and they won't have to disturb you in the process. For those, that is also one thing that I know really helps. Also take good care of yourself. Take some free time for yourself. Free some time, some kid free time. Go to your room, sleep. Take water, do some physical exercise, eat a balanced diet. Do what is right by you, and you will appreciate yourself at the end of the day. Another main thing that we get to do, like for me and my kids, we always spare the time for family. We do where we get to show love, affection, value, and you just spend time, because kids will remember us for the time that we spend with them. So for us, we do a lot. You can do cleaning with them, you can do, say, cooking, you can play with them whatever games they like, or on their tablets, whatever, you can just do it with them. For me, what I do mostly is play football. My kids love to play football. So on Saturdays, when I'm not going to work, or in the afternoon, or on Sunday afternoons, we play football outside. There's a day I even lost my big toenail when we were playing football with the kids and the nanny. So you can do football. My daughter loves movie night. Hey, movie nights. You must have popcorns on and the lights are off. We have our movie nights where we watch cartoons, or sometimes we just get to watch competitive series on Netflix, like the Titans, Strong. Right now we are watching Beast something. Yeah, that's what we are watching now. So those are things that we get to do on the weekend. She loves to help me cook. She makes very good breakfast. Like for example, Yai, she loves to help when you're making chapatis and stuff. So we do that alone. But that part of cleaning, that one we have to apply discipline. By that we create routines where kids follow. If it's work, they know they're supposed to do this, and reward your kids. Teach them the power of saving. When they do good, you give them something, you motivate them to do another. If it's reading books, just do what you can as a parent, and you can never go wrong with that. And there's one part I heard from Caroline Motoko. She said, parent with people who parent like you. And that is very true. I took that until now. I parent with people who parent like me, people who have the same beliefs and values. Trust me, you can never go wrong. If you can do that, you're good. Lastly, prayer. Please pray for these young ones. Pray for them every day. Remember them in your prayer. With everyone they get to interact with, be it the teachers, their friends in school, at home with the nanny, or with your siblings, with your parents. Pray for your kids. Pray for them. Pray for their future. Pray for their future friends. Everything that they get to do, pray for them against any accidents, against anything that is unsafe for them. With that, I think I have learned to worry less. I feel like God is in control of everything. I feel like He's the one in charge of this house. So with that, I would tell you, pray. Please don't forget to pray. Yes. So that is it, guys. I hope you've learned something. You can comment below on how you go about it, so that I can be able to also learn from you. And maybe let me know what part you really got into you, really struck you, and you feel like, yeah, I guess this is where I did right, this is where I did wrong. Please comment. Let's interact on the comment section below. I really appreciate your love and support. So far, I do. I love you all. Thank you so much. Please subscribe and like. Love you. Bye-bye. Until next time. Have a good one.